morning, guys. I just dropped the kids off at school, and now I'm headed to go get some Diet Coke because I didn't pick any up yesterday, and I didn't have any this morning, which is a terrible, a sin in my book, because I like to get up in the morning, have an ice cold Diet Coke with my coffee. I know it's weird, but I'm weird, so it makes sense. Anyway, yesterday I took the kids to go see the Godzilla vs. Kong movie. Jazzy had a friend over, so it was a bunch of kids and it was so good. So good. When I tell you I'm not really into movies like that, I liked Godzilla like the other ones. I could have sat and watched another 2 hours of it. It was so good. And I almost cried. It was just awesome. I'm not going to say anything in case you haven't seen it, but it's definitely worth going or watching or buying whenever you can get it. It is that good. It was kind of funny because we went, and Hayden isn't really into, he's old. He's getting old. He's going to be 15 this year. He's not really into action figures and stuff. He was so obsessed with the movie, he asked me for an action figure. And I feel like I almost need to get it. I have to get those things for him because I have to savor those moments where he still wants an action figure. Because he's growing up so fast, and it makes me happy when he wants stuff like that, because it still means he's kind of little at heart. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm such a sentimental freak. That sun is bad. I apologize. No, it was so good. And then when we got home, Hayden's oh, we can get it on HBO Max, and then Bo got it for the kids so we can watch it for another 30 days, which is so nice. You guys, I'm almost, not quite, desperate enough to drink this fountain soda here that's from yesterday. Almost. I won't though, yet. So close, I can make it. I'll make it. I don't have to settle. Usually something like that would put me in a bad mood, not having that. Nope. The sun's out. Hopefully it's actually nice out today. The weather keeps saying it's going to be really nice, and then it's not. I would love to get some exercise and take the kids to the park without it's so windy here. It's not even enjoyable, even if the weather is nice, to be outside right now because the wind is so bad. Lots to do today. Lots to do. I still haven't figured out exactly what we're having for Easter dinner. I really need to get that figured out today. And I'd like to go shopping and get that stuff. It's another filming day again, and I need to really work on the laundry, which I hate so much. So lots to do. We can get it all done. I know we can. And then it's the weekend already. I cannot believe it. This week went by so fast. So fast. Alright guys, I am going to go run to the store, and then I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, I am on my way to the post office. I started to do my makeup because I have a really kind of important big thing coming up this evening where I have to be full glam, full eyeshadow. I'm going to do full heavy face and makeup, curl this hair, curl this all hair extensions, body makeup, the whole 9 yards for this thing tonight. Plus we'll do some other filming and stuff. So I started with the eyes because for me, I feel like eyes are the most important thing and they take the longest. And if the eyes don't look right, then the whole look doesn't look right. So I was I've got to take a little break though, because I have got to go to the post office. And I wanted to get that done in a timely fashion. One, so it's off of my checklist in my mind and I'm not frustrated with it. And two, because I'm excited to start some marketing things that I need a P.O. box for. So I'm going to put it in the link. my bio here on YouTube, as well as TikTok and OnlyFans and all of that, in case anybody wants to send me anything or letters or whatever. That kind of thing I think is so much fun. I see other people do, and I want to do that as well. Also, I don't really want certain companies / people to have my real address, so I just think a PO box is the safe way to go for security purposes for my modeling. So yeah, we're doing that now. That shouldn't take too long, and then it's back home to finish my makeup and do some marketing as well as research for some business things that we have up our sleeve. So I'm going to spend a really good chunk of today doing that, and for me that is like stressful because I'm not a researcher really, and I just know I need to do it, so we're going to do it. We're going to do it. It'll be beneficial. Can never go wrong with educating yourself. I just have so much going on in my mind that if I don't start checking things off my checklist, I'll just go crazy. I used to be so laid back, and now I'm like, okay, gotta get this done, gotta do it. The sooner the better, the faster the better, and then I can kind of let my mind rest and then enjoy doing things like my makeup, which I feel like is such a waste of time, but very necessary in my line of work. So technically when I'm doing my makeup, I'm working. Okay, don't bother me about it. Guys, when did P.O. Box prices go through the roof? I always remember my grandma having one, and I can't believe it. $212 for 6 months. And it's like a medium-sized one. A small one is just like for letters and stuff. There would be no way it would even be worth it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit. That is insane. Hopefully it's worth it. I mean, I just don't remember it being that much. Well, you know what? I used to live in a city where you could only have a P.O. box. And it was just a little one for mail, though. And I feel like, I don't know, $50 a year? It was like 12 years ago. I don't remember. Crazy. I mean, it is a larger box, but when I went to go test the keys, it's not like a crazy huge box. I don't know. Oh, well. We will make it worth it. We will work our butts off and make every little penny back plus some. Ooh, sorry about that. For all of our expenses. Like, it will be worth it. Work hard, work hard, work hard. These are all stuff that comes along with business. So I just am shocked that it costs so much. A whole year was like $400 something, and then you got a month free. I was like, yeah, I don't think so. We're just gonna test this out for 6 months and kind of see how it goes. Maybe we do need a smaller one, maybe we need a bigger one. You know, you don't know. But the way I look at things is you can't be afraid to invest in yourself or your dreams, and it costs money. You know, nothing is free, sadly. And if it was free, we all wouldn't have the work ethic and drive to push ourselves harder. So even though that was kind of a little bit of a sticker shock for me, I'm going to look past it and just think positive about all the great things that are going to come into fruition with our goals and aspirations, and we're just going to forget about it. Now I can actually go on, though, and properly add my business address and feel comfortable and safe knowing that no one has my real address. So that's good. That is good. So yes, now home to get this together. Oh my God, I almost forgot the best part of the story. So I walk in to the post office, and I'm not like afraid of people per se. I am kind of afraid of men that are really aggressive, I guess. Or I don't know, too forthcoming. I just get really eerie. I've had a lot of trauma in my past with certain things. Anyway, this older guy comes in with a cane, seems harmless. There's nobody at the front desk. And he's like, I'm filling out the form for the P.O. box. He's like, hey, is anybody working? And I was like, yeah, they're back there, you know. And I just kind of, you know, look down. I'm filling out my stuff, minding my own business. And he's like, oh, I bet me and you could run this place. I'll write you letters. You write me letters. I won't tell your husband. Yeah, I'm wearing my ring, whatever. And I was like, oh, ha, ha, ha. I mean, you know, he's like old, 60s, 70s, I don't know. Still, it's like, whatever. So I just kind of like blow him off. Didn't even look up. I'm writing my stuff. And then the girl comes out. She's like, how can I help you? And he's like, can you get her phone number for me? And he's pointing to me. And I was like, I just kept, like, I didn't pay him any mind. It was just like, whatever. And he's like, I know she's married, but it's because she didn't meet me first. And we'd be married for years now if she would have met me first. And then he just kind of like walked really slow behind me up to the desk. It was like checking. It was so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. And I just didn't even look up. And then I had to go out and get some more information. He's like, bye. And then I had to come back in. He's like, I knew you wanted to see me again, didn't you? And I walked in the door. And I was just, like, I just flat out didn't say a word. I was just like, it was like too much. It's one thing to be, you know, whatever, I feel like men at that age think they can get away with it because they're like, oh, I'm a cute old man, harmless, whatever. But it's like, no, you dirty old creep. Ew. Like, there's a line and you've crossed it, and I'm not going to give you the attention you're looking for. And I know that kind of makes me look bad. Not like in this instance, but so another lady walks in, an older lady who didn't hear any of this. And he's like, hi, how are you? And she's like, oh, good. And he was talking about a sense of humor, and she's like, yeah, people need a sense of humor. People are just too, like, serious these days. And he looked at me and he's like, you're one of those people. And she just gave me a dirty look, but she had no idea, like, what I had just, like, what we had all heard. And then when he left, the guy at the desk was like, are you sure you didn't want to give him your phone number? And, like, we all kind of laughed. It was like, actually, I'm going to make sure he's long gone before I even go in the parking lot. Like, creepy-ass vibes. Oh, my God. It's always my luck. I always find a way, whether or not I'm dressed up or not, to attract creeps. No matter where I go. I get the creepiest of creeps all the time. And I must have something, I don't know if it's like my serious demeanor, because I kind of have like a don't fuck with me look on my face. Certain people think that it's funny to push my buttons, which you really can't push them unless I care about you at all. Or you really annoy me. But I don't know. I don't know why, because I'm not doing anything. I'm not dressed a certain way. And I hate how certain people think, oh, if you dress a certain way, you're asking for it. Like, my God, that kind of stuff drives me fucking nuts. It's like, I'm sorry you had such a bad mother or parental figure that you don't know the difference, you know. You don't know what good behavior and manners and common sense is. But I am like the queen of karma, and I love to teach people lessons. I'm great at humbling people and knocking them down 5 or 6 levels to where they need to be, where they belong. That's my gift. It doesn't matter how conceited or high-horsed someone is. The attitude, the ego, none of that ever intimidates me. I have the gift from God to knock people down, not to bring them down or hurt their feelings, but to bring them to a level where we teach them a humbling lesson in a very mature, sometimes very brutally honest way, where it comes across as bitchy, but honestly, it's what was needed to bring you there. I feel like that's one of my gifts. This guy was about to get an earful if he kept going, but luckily he was kind of pushed out because social distancing and people were coming in, and the guy's like, okay, sir, have a nice day. And he's like, I can take a hint. It's like, oh God, he's probably in the way back of my truck. Pretty soon you'll just see like a cane sliding up. Oh my God, you guys, $212. It's crazy. it's okay. It was needed. It is an investment into myself, into my business. I just can't believe it. It's not even about the $212. It's that I can't believe the post office, like, when do the prices go up? They're making a mint.